Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. It is a special Sunday Night Zelda. We are doing part 2 of A Link to the Past. We did part 1 earlier. It was a 5 p.m. Eastern, East Coast US time stream for part 1. This is going to be part 2. So we'll play through the rest of the game, all the dungeons of the Dark World, and we will beat Ganon, hopefully, in one shot. In one shot without getting knocked off the sides. You know how that can happen. By Sheen, welcome to the stream. Thomas Baker, welcome to the stream. Good to see you all. I had dinner. I'm ready to go. Let's get the multi up. Multi is up. Say hello, regardless of what platform you're on. Thank you, Thomas Baker. Let's go indeed. Rhiannon, welcome to the stream. Let's get this. Let's get it. Part 2 of Link to the Past. Boston time? Let's see. 8:05 p.m. here in the Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America area. All right, Shane Brewer's here. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. 58 degrees Fahrenheit here in the Boston area. Partly cloudy skies. Here we go. Let's start it up. Let's go. Dark World it is. That's not what I meant, bro. I'm late. Yeah, 5 minutes late, dude. 5 minutes late. You're gonna nail me. And duly so, too, right? Duly so. There's a heart. Welcome back. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Shane Brewer says, Brr. Brr, dude. 58? Really? Brr? That's perfect weather. That's perfect weather. As far as I'm concerned, man. As far as I'm concerned. All right, so what we're going to do is right over here, we're going to get some good stuff. By good stuff, I mean a fairy, but let's take out these enemies first. So first things first, we get a fairy, and now we're good. So what we can do now is just head right to the first palace, or the first dungeon in the Dark World, which is... You know, there are names for each of these dungeons, and I really don't know what they are. I forget what they are. Some of them I know. Misery Mire is the swamp one. It was 4 minutes. Thank you, Ronald. All right, dude. Well, you gave me credit where credit was due. I appreciate that. Let's not get wrecked here by these overworld enemies, you know? Let's not get wrecked. James Cood, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, brother. Happy Sunday. All right, we went the wrong way. Of course we did. 5 minutes is better than what you thought. Yeah, well, were you taking bets? Were you taking bets, V? I bet you were. "71 degrees in Colonial Heights," Jackie says. Colonial Heights, Virginia? Virginia is the land of lovers, right? Isn't that what the license plate says? We got a 200 star drop from my man, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Been very generous with me over the years, really, but tonight especially. Speaking of being generous, Kiki the Monkey wants some love. Devin says, well, these bot messages are so nice this evening. Devin, they're taking a new strat. Do you see that? It's rage bait strat. Kiki the Monkey wants 10 rupees. Let's give him 10. Dark Palace. Okay, this is the Dark Palace, Swamp Palace, Gargoyles, Domain, Skullwoods, Misery Mire, Ice Palace, Turtle Rock. I knew most of them. I forgot this was the Dark Palace. Okay, if we get hit by any of these enemies, Kiki the Monkey's gonna leave and leave us in the dust. We don't want that though, so because then you have to go back and get him and pay another 10 rupees, which isn't a huge deal, but kind of a pain in the butt. All right, let's go. He's worth 10. He's worth a little more than 10, right? He's gonna want 100. We just gave him 100. What's up, Jacob? My day has been good, man. The day's been good. Pretty low-key. Busy, but low-key, which is kind of a juxtaposition, but makes sense. I just got back from eating Chinese with the parents. Nice. What's your go-to Chinese, either appetizer or meal? Nathan says, how can I play this game? There are many ways you can play this game, Nathan. This game was originally on the Super Nintendo, so you can go old school and get yourself a Super Nintendo SNES console, pick up the cartridge, and you can play it that way. Or you can pick up a SNES Classic, which is an official product of Nintendo, and it has I think it's 30 or 35 SNES games, and this is one of them that Nintendo put on the mini console. So there are other ways, but I won't mention the other ways because they are illegal. You cannot do the other ways, specifically emulation in the ROM. The only way you can do it legally, as far as I'm concerned, and then again, I'm not a lawyer, so just take my advice for what you will, is you can have the physical cartridge of the game. You can have the physical cartridge of the game, and if you extract the ROM off the cartridge and you are using it for educational purposes or software backup purposes, then I believe it is not illegal if you do it that way. But you must own the cartridge, and it must be for specific reasons. Definitely not distributing it, of course. So if you use it for educational reasons or software backup, then you are within your right. Pretty sure. Again, I'm not a lawyer, and I don't play one on TV. Oh, you beehead, dude. Look at him. Raging it, dude. Raging it. Kishan says, I logged on and forgot to speak. Speak, brother, speak. Orange chicken, Devin says. Orange chicken. Ryan says, by the way, I hope you know me busting your chops is a term of endearment. 100%, Ryan, 100%. Ronald says, so I'm curious. Have you looked into Ladder Man for Wednesday? Haven't looked into it yet, Ronald, but it's going on the schedule, so I gotta get it. I gotta check it out, get the controls going, test it, all that good stuff. So, good bonfire weather. Yes, Shane. If you're on the Discord, there's a video there that I posted last night. It was from the show. Big fire, pallet fire. When they first started the fire up, it was like 30, 40 feet tall flames. Let's say 30-ish, I guess. Crazy. You bet. You ever been to a pallet fire? It's pretty nuts. Very interesting. You know what I thought? You know what was weird? I had a random thought when they started the fire yesterday, the pallet fire. You know what I thought of? I thought of the Salem witch trials. Because there was a huge... The flames were like 30 feet high, and then it died down after a while, but I was like, they literally like put a person right in the middle of that fire. I believe that's how they executed the Salem witches. Back in the day. I wasn't around. Mark Murdoch says, Mojo Jojo. What's up? What's up, Mark? Yes, SNES Classic, Nathan. SNES. You'll not the NES. You need the Super Nintendo one. Daniel says, I used to go outside shirtless in 45-degree weather to do yard work. These days I can't get outside if it's under 60 without sunlight. You and me both, man. You and me both. This is your favorite palace? Oh, they hung them. I thought they burnt them too, but... I guess I was wrong, yeah. I don't know. Oh, fires were in Europe. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So there's some fairies. Oh, Christian martyrs. Yes, Ryan, exactly. Yep. Burnt at the stake, yeah. So anyway, I was thinking about that when I was watching the fire yesterday. So pretty morbid thought, I know, but that's what I thought of because... You know, after a while, after you have the fire burning for a while, it gets that huge mound of embers at the bottom. I don't know, I was just thinking, like, imagine, like, being executed that way. It's kind of crazy. Yes, vanilla, Mark. And this stuff is history, so What's up, Joe? V says used to have pallet fires all the time. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. You know, it's kind of weird. I can't really stand close to fires because I have asthma, and sometimes if I inhale too much smoke, I can't breathe at night. So I'll lay down to go to sleep, and I won't be able to breathe because my chest will tighten up, and so anyway, I can still hang out at fires. I just can't stand right next to them and stand next to them too long. What's up, Joshua? Ryan says, I'm kind of weird. I love Chinese buffets. There used to be this place called Jade Palace. Yeah, we had a Jade Palace here somewhere too that I used to stop by in Columbia, South Carolina on my way to Florida. Oh, from Florida, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had one too. Actually, I meant to go down there first, actually. Oh, you can grab this. So V says the last person convicted of being a witch was actually in 1944 in the UK. Wow. But yeah, so, you know, Jojo thinking his crazy thoughts as usual. What are you going to do, though? What are you going to do, you know? I read about history. When you read about history, you get a lot of things in your brain. A lot of things that happened. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go. Woo! Nice. Donkey Kong Country 2 for the first time. You just finished it for the first time? I've never played all the way through the Donkey Kong games. I played them from back in the day, but never played all the way through one. Never beat one. We might have to wait. No, okay. There we go. Fair enough. It is tough. It's a tough game, yeah. Devin says, not a lawyer, but did you stay at the Holiday Inn last night? Is that referencing something that I'm not sure about? I use the Switch Rewind a lot. Okay, you use Rewind? All right, all right. Some people would say you didn't beat the game then. But, Joshua, I'm giving it to you. The Dollop is a good history podcast. DOLLOP. I'll have to check that out. I'm looking for a good one. Oh, it's the stick in the commercials. Okay, I got it, Devin. Yep, that's right. That's right. I knew I heard that from somewhere. I knew I did. Rhiannon says, I love history more as an adult. Yeah, because I think you can kind of put it in perspective. Because when you're a kid, you don't have a lot of life experience. So when there's a historical account explaining an event, you can kind of put it in perspective as an adult. Much better than a kid, I think. History is, I wouldn't say I disagree with teaching history to kids, but it's kind of tough sometimes for that reason, because they have a hard time putting it into perspective. So you might say, well, maybe we should wait until kids are older to teach history, which, I don't know, wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? Instead of teaching history to, like, 4th graders or whatever. I mean, you can mention stuff, obviously, but I don't know. It's an interesting thought. What's up, Matthew? How's it going? How's it going? Happy Sunday, brother. Joshua says rewinds because I don't have the time. I used to. Oh, I don't have the time to get good. Yeah, dude. I listen, man. Here's the thing with me. People really get bent out of shape about stuff like that. They'd be like, oh, dude, then you didn't beat the game, blah, blah, blah. But listen, dude, the games are not for that. Games are to enjoy, and if you have fun playing it and you feel that sense of accomplishment when you beat it, come on, dude, that's it. I mean, so you use rewind, you can use save states, you can do whatever you want. This is the beauty about video games. You can do whatever you want. It's like there's no rules. You play it how you want, especially games where you can customize stuff. I'm all about free expression and free creativity. I love that. I really am. I feel that's very important. Like I said, remember when I said I was a hippie, but all the good stuff? That's one of the good stuff. Could I have used the boomerang? Yep, I could have. Yeah, dude, you enjoy it, man. You know? Ryan says save states are for wimps. Yeah, so you're who we're talking about, Ryan. Oh, what's up, Sheldon? Look at Joseph, he says. Look at Joseph. I gotta look into that podcast. That sounds cool. I listened to this podcast a few years ago. I believe the lady who made it was, I think she was a New York Times journalist, and she made a podcast. Now I forget the exact name of it, but each episode was about a U.S. president, and she, went over their term and everything, or their terms, and she kind of explored them more as people instead of just president. So she kind of gave a personal touch to it, explained their personalities, how they interacted with people. It was really interesting, actually. Joshua says, saving history for older children wouldn't be a bad idea. Critical thinking needs to be taught as well. Right. And again, that perspective thing, Joshua, is, I think, in order to really understand it and learn the right lessons from it, I guess you could say. Gavin says, play how you want. Exactly. Save states are for people that are learning. Right. I think Ryan's just messing around, Gavin. I think Ryan's just messing around. A wimp is someone that secretly looks the stuff up and doesn't admit it. Right. Yes. Exactly, Gavin. Yep. So I do practice runs. I do practice runs, but I say that. And thank you very much, Gavin. I appreciate that, brother. Steven says, I've beaten this game dozens of times. Probably my favorite, right next to Tears of the Kingdom. All right. Yeah, so you know what's really cool is I love the fact that there's multiple generations of Zelda games. So like this one, 2D, then you have Tears. You can enjoy both. That's what I like to do. And as a streamer specifically, it does mix up the content because you're not always seeing the same graphic style, the same art style, same controls. So yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great, Steven. What's up, Nicholas? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? This is part 2 of A Link to the Past. We played it in 2 parts today. All right, here we go. We got bombs. I think we're good. Let's do it. Oh, he went the other way. Rough. Got him. My last bomb. All right, dungeon 1 done. Let's go, let's go. No, you're good, Gavin. It's true. We could use another man like Mr. Wizard, Joe says. Teach kids awesome science experiments. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Steven says Oracle of Seasons is a good one. Finished. Yes. We get it. Yeah, Steven, we'll do that. And I'm going to do that eventually. And then Minish Cap. Yep. Nicholas says, I despise all Zelda games from Ocarina of Time to Tears of the Kingdom. Really, Nicholas? So you're only into the old school ones. Ryan says, you know what I think? I think you need to turn in your man card, Joseph. All right. If you think so, Ryan. Oracle of Seasons, another one. Yep. Yeah. Minish Cap. Yeah. Gavin says, like you're doing bombs here are hard. Have to get the timing down. Yes. Save saves health at. Yep. Save states would help it. GG's. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, James Cood. Did you check out Ladderman for Wednesday stream? I did not, Ronald. Not yet, but I gotta get it set up. What's up, Kelly? All right, so we're good now. Let us continue. Now with the hammer, we have access to other parts of the map. That was a big item to get access. Bill Nye? Yeah, Bill Nye was cool back in the day. Got it, Nevin, got it. Nevin says, my all-time favorite game for the 100th time. Have we streamed it 100 times? I haven't. The last time I streamed this, I did the same thing. I did the 2-part on a Sunday, and it was, I want to say it was about a month ago, maybe a little longer, maybe a month and a half. I didn't look back. I want to say it was at least a month ago. Beekman's World? Yep, I remember it. Meow says, geez, the bots are real tonight over here. It's going good. It's going good, Meowth. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, the bots are taking a new strategy. They're just doing straight up rage bait. Like, make you super mad and then say, oh, come to this Discord. It's like, okay. Yo, you're super mad now? Well, I know what you should do. I think you should come join this Discord. It's like, all right, cool. All right, sounds good. Maybe that will make me feel better. Yeah, I think those are from last stream too, Meowth. All right, so what we're gonna do now is go this way. Nevin says, not just you, I've been playing. Yeah, not just my streams, right? I've been playing since it came out. All-time favorite, just can't beat SNES Zelda. Yeah, they really need, in my opinion, they need to kind of stick to this basic formula a little more in Zelda games. I mean, Tears and And Breath of the Wild just totally changed the formula. But, you know, you never know. I could be that Nintendo will change it up again and go back to this classic formula. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, Trey? My night's going well. What's up, AJ? You know what? I was thinking of doing that, Steven. Yeah, I might even get the Cane of Samaria before we go to the Ice Palace. I don't do that often. Yeah, it's your fave now. Yep. All right, what we're going to do here in this little cove is talk to the flute boy, and he's going to give us a shovel. And what I like to do is come way up here and go into the portal here. And the reason why is because you can make it down there to the flower bed before the animals start rushing up and it causes the screen to freeze. So let's try and do that. I'm not really speed running it, but... come on, Jojo. There you go. There you go. All right. But that would be, I guess, a speed run move if you needed it. Yeah, with... Right, yes. So, the thing with Echoes of Wisdom is they did go kind of back to the formula, yeah, but... They really took a U-turn there. You know what? Echoes of Wisdom was good. I loved the visual effects. I loved the music. It's just, first of all, it was too easy. And second of all, it was a little bit... It was pretty heavy on the dialogue, a lot of unneeded dialogue. I think it slowed the game way down. Those are my two big criticisms on it. It was too slow with the extended dialogue for no reason. And the second thing was what did I just say? Forgot what I just said. Chad, you leaving? Good night, brother. Or are you saying good night to V because she says she's getting sleepy? Gavin says, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time are the only Zelda games I can 100%. Nice. Like, really 100% everything. Right. All the items, all the side quests, everything, yeah. I usually skip the bottle quest, the Poe section of the bottle quest in Ocarina because I can't really do it easily, so I get frustrated with it. What's up, Lost Ark Gaming? I remember trying to get the secret room in this game. Oh, you didn't get it as a kid? Did you do it as an adult? Yeah, Mario 64. Yeah, I really need to do that too. Yeah, I had someone else ask me about that yesterday, actually, at the party. All right, we can't do anything here, but what we are going to do is do this. Put the portal right here. What's up, Kevin? Welcome back. Joshua says, I was disappointed with Echoes of Wisdom. Didn't have a fishing minigame after using the same assets as Link's Awakening. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Did it have a... It did have a minigame, right? I just think it was too complex. If they dumbed it down a little bit, I guess that's not a good way of saying it, but if they simplified it a little bit and cut down the dialogue and made the plot points like more sharp and more pointed, I think it would have been a smoother game. I like the idea of like kind of summoning Link or the Link form, not summoning Link, but turning into the Link form. That was kind of cool. What are we doing? Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I am going to head up here. What's up, Omar? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, too. I saw that you followed, I think, a couple days ago. I appreciate that. Welcome. All right, we're going to go over here and then up. So this is a thing here. So this is apples for life, right? You're gonna come up here and go around. Zelda needed a sword. I was so excited to see Zelda wield a sword and like have combat like that, but it didn't happen. There was an acorn collecting game, yeah. So there's your magic, right? And then the tree on the other side, on the left that we just got, that's your life refill. So there's your magic refill, that's your life refill. All right, now we're in the dark world. Usually I hit a bomb there. All right, so we're gonna head down. I have the flute. Ah, yes, good call, Adam. I'm sorry, I actually forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, very good call. We do need this too, so much better traveling. Devin says, I personally think I've been following more than 1,700 days. What did it say? Did you do a followage? Oh, 1,177. Yeah. Joshua says, while riding the horse was really fun and cool, it was really necessary, considering the warp points were only minutes from each other. Yep, that's another thing. Yep, exactly. What's up, Frank? Yeah, the Uber bird. Exactly, Joe. You know it, man. You know it. Okay, so... Okay, up here. Frank with a 100-star drop. Thank you, Frank. Okay, so check this out. First of all, we're going to come over here, get something in the graveyard here. Not here. And we're going to pick up a piece of heart as well. Come on, Jojo. There is a weird thing about this menu. You can't go up and down. You can only go sideways. You only scroll sideways. What's up, Jamie Groves? Sorry you're late, man. You were getting wrecked in T99? Wow. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Get your T99 skills up. All right, so I think we can put the... So we're going to we're going into this grave, but it has to be in the light world. I think this is a good spot for the portal. Okay, good. It worked. Very good. This is going to be the cape. Yes, you can dash into the walls that are cracked in an arc and also cracked in the middle. So back we go. Pretty good. So far, so good. So we got the cape and a piece of heart. We can get another piece of heart over here. We're gonna get 2 more pieces of heart here, actually. It's gonna be good. Thank you, Steven Adams. I appreciate that. Welcome to the fam, brother. We rage it. I stream 6 days a week. If anyone in here didn't know that, I stream 6 days a week. Multiple times a day, most days. So you're welcome anytime. We play a variety of games. There's a schedule posted on Facebook, YouTube, and the Discord. And yeah, check it out. If you like a game that's on the schedule, come on in, please. Hang out, say hi, talk about, you know, my favorite subject. Everyone knows my favorite subject, right? Every time I bring it up. 3 hearts per hit. Yeah, the pink birds. Yep, they hit hard. All right, so there's one. And what are we gonna get next? I think I'm able to get this right now. Let's try it out. So there's multiple heart pieces. There's our next one, and I think I can get it. Oh, you beehead, dude! Look at that. Didn't even see him coming from. Didn't see him. Shane says food. Gavin says, you missed a message from me. I was hoping you'd read and remember. Is it this one, Gavin? I think it was more than what it said. I believe I remember way back we used to talk all night on streams about addiction and people moving on with all that. That was years ago. Oh, Gavin, yes. Wow. Yeah, I do remember that. That was like 3, 4 years ago? 3? Probably 3, right? So can you not get this without the hook shot? No, you don't need the hook shot to get across there. And then you wear the cape and just go right down and you're good. Exclamation food. So there you go. You do not need the hook shot for that. Most people think you do, but you can sneak by right on the side. I don't know if they did that on purpose or what. It's a little tricky. You gotta really hug the top of the you gotta hug the top of the wall or the top wall. Right on top of them. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the second palace now. We just grabbed a bunch of stuff that we needed, so I keep on calling them palaces, but it's the swamp palace. It is a palace, actually. It's a swamp palace. So I was correct. I corrected myself for no reason. Let's go. Oh, so the portal was down here. It's not here anymore, though. That's okay, though. We got it. Let me just think if I think I got everything I needed. Yeah, I think we're good. There's places in this game you can bounce off walls, Gavin says, to go across. It's tricky, huh? So I know there's some ROM hacks that I play of this game. And there are super tricky parts that you have to bounce off walls and jump over pits. But those ROM hacks are something else. You've probably seen me play them, maybe? I gotta get some of those. I gotta get some of those, Shane. That's really fun, man. I gotta set those up. I gotta set them up. I should already have them. I should have one for the Discord too. So if you do that, if you do a certain command, it comes up with the Discord link. I think that's fine, right? Before we go into the second palace, that was the second palace, by the way. Before we go in there, I am going to get this medallion. We don't need the rupees. I'm chasing rupees for no reason. As Chad said in the beginning of the stream, was it last stream or this stream? That you always just end up getting maxed out on rupees on this game. So oh, yes. So instead of hookshot, you can dash and bounce across. Do it on the SNES all the time. It's mostly off blocks on the sides of a gap. Yes, Gavin. Yeah. But what I was saying was, is there a place that you don't, so there's no place in this particular game, this version, vanilla, that you have to do that to advance. Right? That mechanic, like, so having to jump over pits by doing a boot dash and bouncing in this version is not necessary to beat the game. That's what I'm saying. All right, so back to the light world. You got to set several things up still. Yeah, I know, V. I still haven't done that. What a b-head I am, huh? Do you think I'm a procrastinator, V? Is that a really super bad word? Is that like a super negative word? Procrastinator? What's up, Ryan? Yes, thank you, V. You help out a lot. Thank you. All right, here we go. Swamp Palace. This one can actually be a little bit of a pain. This is actually one of the weakest dungeons in this game for me. It's my weakest dungeon. Sometimes I get beat up in this dungeon and I don't know what to do. I don't know what it is. Maybe if it's the water movement. I'm not sure if Link moves slower in water. I think he does. So it's like an extra challenge. You going to get a fair to get more bombs and arrows? Probably not, Josh. Probably not. Bad timing there. Wow. Are they trolling me or what? Gavin says, this is a pain in the butt palace. The treadmills? Yeah. Use the force, it's your only hope. Do I need to use the force here? Notice, I cannot get beat up here. I cannot. The Van Halen violin part? I lied. You can go up and down the menu. I just get things done eventually. Isn't that, well, yeah, I guess. I appreciate that too. Oh man, see what I mean about this? Hoping for a heart drop, that's why. There you go. Nice. Okay, that's good. Compass, don't need it, but good we picked up those life drops, though. I gotta concentrate on this palace. Okay. Lucky. You know what else it is, too? The other thing is, you can't push these. The other thing is, all the enemies are kind of compressed. The rooms are compressed, so the enemies are closer to you in this dungeon. That's what makes it hard. Oh, I was gonna say, don't do that. Too late, dude. Yeah, absolutely, Steven. That's what I love watching about watching streams. So, some people don't like to watch streams of games that they're good at because, you know, it kind of annoys them. They're like, oh, I could do this in 2 seconds, and you're struggling with it. But that's not necessarily the best way to think, because just because they're not as good at the game as you, they might teach you a trick here and there or do something different that helps you. You can always learn from people. You can push these blocks, though. This is the only one you can push. Open for a heart drop. Arrows? Not great. This part's a little tricky up here. That was luck. I dropped down the wrong one. We gotta get that. Actually, you know what? I don't think we do have to get that. I think that's just rupees. I do this all the time with this part. I can't remember. I think it's just rupees. 20 rupee drop in the chest, right? Here we go. Am I good or what? Am I good? I'm not that great. I wasted some time on that. We're not speed running it though. What's up, Lizzie? Welcome to the stream. Michael, thank you for the love. Scotty Thompson. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome in. Tony with the shares. Thank you, Tony. There's a lot. Yeah, it's pretty fast paced. And like I said, it's so, for example, this area right here, it's a thin corridor. So you don't have a lot of space to get away from enemies. Again, coming back up here, thin room, you know, relatively small room, spikes everywhere, that fire snake all over the place, you know, so it's all very thin, small areas, and that's what makes it difficult, in my opinion. This part, small area. Okay, we got to re-up on life here, and we should be good. There's one. Let's strategize this. There's our key. Nice. Jordan says down. Down? Flan? Jordan, do you mean flan, like flan, like the, I think it's Portuguese dessert? I'm really bad timing with that tonight, it's crazy. Nice, lucking out with the heart drops. I think most of these drop hearts anyway, the skulls. Pretty straightforward. I think there's some loot. I think there's some loot back there. Oh no, I don't think there is. I think that's the ROM hack I'm thinking of. This is rupees we don't need. Oh no, it's not. My lie. My lie. Combination of my bad and I'm lying. The treadmill guys, yep. Okay, this part, gonna be quick here. If he gets in front of that, it's all right if I get hit, but if he gets in front of that, it's kind of crazy. Kind of goes crazy. You let it bounce on the ground, Joe. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. End of the Swamp Palace. Got beat up a little bit there, but that's not bad. Little sloppy on the boss, too. We did it. GG's. Thank you, Jamie. James Coon, Kevin, Rhiannon, Gavin, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just joining, my name is Retro Joe. Welcome to the stream. Sunday Night Zelda Part 2 of A Link to the Past. I mean, we're kind of raging it. We're kind of raging it. So let's continue. Thank you, V. Thank you, Kelly. Shane Brewer, Frank. Chris Cummins with a like. Thank you. Jeff Diaz, welcome to the stream. Richard Denote, welcome. Thank you for all those shares, Tony. Greg, thank you for the like. So what do we do now? What do we do now? If you take a look at the map here, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what I've been doing is doing 4 first, getting the red sword, and then going to do 3. Should we do it? Should we do it that way? I think we should. Let's do it. I think we should. Opens up a lot in the game. Go to 4, Steven says. Yep, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Does Dungeon 4 make you nervous? What's up, Sam Lith? Welcome to the stream, brother. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Start of a new week. We're going to rage it. Okay, so what do we have to do? Well, we have to get the portal up here, which isn't a big deal at all. Again, you're coming back to this portal and it has a magic and life refill, which is pretty cool. Pretty easy to get to. Samless says, just relaxing on a Sunday, watching my favorite streamer play Zelda. My favorite streamer playing favorite Zelda. Dude, thank you. Thank you for being here. Glad you're enjoying the stream. You are enjoying the stream. I do 4, 3, 6, 5. Moth is easier with the red sword and ice is easier with the red cane. Let's just do it, Kelly. I never do it that way. I sometimes do it the way I'm doing it right now with 4 first. But I don't usually do 6 before 5. So that will be a little bit of a new experience for me. Not new. I've done it before in my life, but I haven't recently. So a new recent experience, I guess. Let's go. Let's just hop right in. No pun intended. They bait you with this? Well, not really, because it's the map, so. Woo! What does that mean, V? When snow hits Blossom? Does Dungeon 4 make anyone nervous in here? Because people get messed up here. Including myself, by the way. Ever go through and get all the dungeon items and play the game super OP? No, I've never done that. I've never done that on Zelda 1 either, which is my specialty, of course. So yeah, I've never done it. I've thought about it. People have suggested it before. Pretty good, right? Oh, you were talking to... Yeah, oh, okay. You're talking to Kelly. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yep. Should have guessed. Should have guessed. Can you respond to comments? I knew that was broken for a while. At least on Blue Side it was. And I don't think you can respond to comments on other platforms. Could be wrong. Or reply, technically. Have I ever played Ladderman? I haven't, Jamie Groves. Whew, tricky. Is he stuck? Kelly says, I live in South Dakota. Snow falls quick, early, and hard. So come snowfall, I will have a good amount of time to walk her through Link to the Past. Okay, got you. I'm sorry. I was way lost on that conversation. I thought V was talking to me. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, V. But yes, you are Blossom. Yes, I do that. Those things can be a pain too, actually. Get some more bombs right here. Get that chest after you blow that hole up. How far am I in the game, Chris? We're on dungeon number 3. Well, this is technically dungeon 4 in the Dark World, but this is the 3rd dungeon we're doing. We're probably... How far are we in the game? 60%? Does that sound right? I think 60%. If I was to guess. The 3rd dungeon we've done in the Dark World, right? But technically it's dungeon number 4, if you look at the overworld map. 1 more hour? Yeah, I'd say another hour. Chris, that sounds reasonable. How far are we into the stream? Probably like an hour and a half, actually. The second part of the game is usually like 2.5, 2:45-ish. Something like that. Not gonna 100% it, no. Although close. We won't get all the heart pieces. This is a trap, by the way. There's not too many trap rooms in this game. This is one of them. That's how you can deal with that, though. Pretty straightforward. What's up, Chris? You? Welcome to the stream, brother. How's it going? How's it going? Saw you in earlier, I believe. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Bombos is the key in the ice dungeon. 100%, Steven. Yeah. That's all you really need, right? There's the mitt. Titan's mitt. One of the key items in the game. I should have just let her fall. Alright, this boss is kind of hard for me, so let's see if we can do it. Washington lost today. Against who? Leave her in the spike. You're like, why are you doing that, Joe? You'll see. You'll see. Alright, well, let's go. I guess we'll do it. I might have a fairy revive here. We'll see. We'll try my best. Let's go. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, I was doing so good too. Wow. All right. All right. Nah, I'm not going to use the cape, Brian. I want to challenge it. Man, that was close. That was close for that. Close. Close. Couple bad hits. Couple bad hits. You know, you don't really want to deal with him when he's down at the bottom. That was my mistake. Do I wait? What, to use the cape? I just don't use the cape in combat. Usually I can get him first try. Thank you, Joseph Rose, for the love. Appreciate it. Jenna, welcome to the stream. Teddy, welcome. GG's. All right, all right. We got it. We got it. It's not easy. It's too bad. So close, so close. Again, don't. I made the mistake of going down and trying to mess with him at the bottom. You kind of want him at the top. It's easier to deal with. All right, let's go. Thanks for the G's, everyone. Yeah, the half magic, yeah. Oh, am I going to get it? Yeah, I'll probably get it, yep. Well, definitely going to get it. We're going to need it. We're going to get it right now, actually. Good call. Michael says, what happens if you say you don't understand? What happens if you say you don't understand? Not sure, Mike. Oh, you mean, oh, okay. You were talking about the game. Yeah, it repeats the whole thing, yeah. It repeats the whole thing. Sorry about that. Mike was asking the option after you beat the dungeon where it says, tells you a bunch of stuff and it says, do you understand? If you say no, you don't understand. It repeats everything so you can read it again. That's not what we wanted to do. All right, so what do we got here? We rescued the other blacksmith. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's great. Oh, yeah, I actually wanted to go out and go back in and then they'll temper the sword watch. Gavin says, I was wondering, sorry, didn't mean to backseat game. Dude, no problem, man. I always get all the medallions, magic, cape before I do dungeons. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And then, yeah, it's great seeing people do it the wrong way. 100%, man. And, you know, you can learn from, like, techniques and strategies you use, like combat strategies. That always interests me a lot. I think if you just do this, it works. Yeah, there you go. So really easy. You don't even have to leave the screen. That's a good trick right there. I just taught myself. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. Let's go. Just taught myself a trick. How do you like that? Here we go. What do they call this thing? Oh, it's like Evil Bat? Isn't that what it's called? Chrissy says, Joe, you can bring any game to if you can bring any game to Desert Island, you cannot bring Zelda games. What do I pick? Final Fantasy IV. Desert Island with not Zelda would be Final Fantasy IV. Do we get the bottle? Why not? Let's just get the bottle. We found a chest in the abandoned house, the blacksmith house in the Dark World. It's a little bit of a detour here. And then we'll do Dungeon 3. We could just do Dungeon 3 now. But let's not worry about it. Now we can lift those heavy stones. Took you a while to figure out what to do here. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. So this game gets tricky at the end. There's a lot of things you have to do in sequence that if you don't know, you'd have to figure them out. And sometimes it's not so obvious. So this is a locked chest. Cannot open it. Let's come right here. Go back to the light world, and I believe we have someone that may be able to help us. And look who it is. I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? Well, I'll open a chest for you. Will you keep it a secret from everyone else? Throwback. Promise not to tell. So you can't say tell it to everyone. Promise not to tell. So there you go. There you go. This is a magic bottle. You can store an item inside it and use it for later. Now if you take his sign, he doesn't mind. See? He's cool now. Alright, cool. There you go. That is the fourth bottle. Yes. Fourth bottle. There it is. All 4 bottles. Can't see it just behind my head cam, but you see it. So we do the bottles in this game, but not in Ocarina of Time, because that Poe mission, I cannot. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. I have poor archery skills when on Epona. That's what it is. So those Poes that you have to chase down with the bow, it's tough. I have a hard time with it. I got frustrated with it. So now what we're gonna do is head to Palace 3. What's it called again? What's Dungeon 3 called again? It's not a palace. It is... Oh, the Lost Woods? Or is it Lost Woods or Haunted? What is it? Steven says, I cannot do the Ocarina of Time. Camera angles drives me nuts. Yeah, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. It doesn't bother me too much, actually. And I always wondered why they limited camera control like that in the N64 games. Or N64 Zelda. Maybe it was the computing power. We can do the chess game later. I would like to do the chess game to get the heart pieces. We don't have to though. We'll see. We'll see how we do. Maybe if we go through the next dungeons quickly, we can have fun with it, but okay, so Dungeon 3. I think we have to go around, yeah. No, it's this way. Or is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to enter from the other way. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Oh, that's a dead end. I love the music here. This is great. So see this way. There you go. Actually, I don't even think you can come in this way, honestly. I don't think you can come in this way. Yeah, exactly, Gavin. Yep. That was my bad. That was my bad. Alright, I can do this dungeon pretty fast if I do it correctly. Probably like 10 minutes or something. Lucky fairy there. Let's go. Nice. I like that, Dwarshak. Grab some loot here. This is the big chest over here. Actually, now I'm like second guessing myself. Yeah, this is the big chest. So we don't really necessarily need that yet. Yep. So I actually did do it wrong. Yeah, this is all a distraction. Right, Gavin. Good call. Yep. This is all a distraction here. You just got to go after the big key. Gavin, you know this game. You know this game, brother. Let's go. That was for some loot that we didn't really necessarily need. There's a this dungeon's interesting because there's a lot of dead ends and like not false places, but that whole beginning dungeon area was all just basically a trap. We didn't really need to go into any of that. Sadly, I'm a nerd, Gavin says. No, not sadly at all. The red sword does help here, I will say. Alright, so this is all you need to do, and then go right back to the big chest. So I did waste a little bit of time there. Are these fairies here? I think there is. Oh, it might be magic, yeah. Okay, we're good. The hand's rough, Sam, yeah. The hand's rough. Being a nerd is amazing, Steven says, yes. I've been one my whole life. I don't know any different. Sorry. We don't have to get that key, Gavin, but I know what you're talking about. Or do we? Or do we? What's up, Eric Coulter? Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's not going to respawn, huh? All right, fair. No, we got the boss key already. That's how we open the chest. Oh, you mean go, but yeah. You mean go back to the, yeah, I say what you're saying. Go back to the flowers after you get the key, right? Let's go. Let's rage it. Let's rage this. So, okay, there is an extra key here, and it's actually worth getting. Watch, I'll show you what I mean. So that key right there, you're tempted to go across. Don't go across. Just exit right here. And you are good to go on this part. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh no, I did it wrong, dude. I psyched myself out big time. Woo! Yes, exactly. There's a bunch of keys that you don't need. You only need 2 keys, right? Dude, you know your stuff, man. You know your stuff. Well, actually, I believe you got a key from this guy. Yeah. You almost got me. Chris Hugh says, how much would an unopened copy of the original Zelda? Ooh, that's a good question, Chris. I'm not sure. I looked it up a while ago. I can't remember. Yeah, you don't need it, right? Oh, that was probably magic that I just skipped out on. It's all good. Let's go for it. It's all good, Gavin. We got it. Got hit up a little bit by the spikes, but there you go. So not too bad, right? A little bit of wasted time in the beginning, but that's it. GG's. Thank you, JC, Chris, Frank, James Cood. We're getting it. So now on to... Should we do 6 now and then 5? Let's just do it. If you bounce off the spike, she re-alives. What? Really? Is that true, Gavin? Thank you, Aaron. Jacob says, went to an antique mall yesterday and found a forgotten NES classic game, Willow. I want to stream that game someday, Jacob. I definitely want to. Interesting RPG, supposedly very hard. Yeah, I guess it's grindy, but... Thank you, Sam. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Appreciate it. Greg says, first time here. Have you played this game before? Yep, I've beaten it. I'm gonna throw an estimate out there, Greg. I'm gonna say I've beaten it 200 times. 200 times. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I love seeing new faces in the stream, Greg. So, welcome in, welcome in. Didn't need any of that loot, but there you go. There's a little cave there. How fast can I beat it? I never tried to speed run it, but I would have to come up with a strategy. I don't know. I usually beat it with, excuse me, 4.5, 5 hours. Is that usually what it is? Yeah. Yeah, 4.5, 5 hours. Somewhere in that range. That's just casually playing it like we're playing it right now. I might be too far over, yeah. What's up, Kenneth? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? See if I can get this one shot. I usually do. Let's see. It's pretty easy. Another heart container. That's going to help huge in this dungeon. Sam says I probably beat FF36 over 200 times. Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah. Remember when we streamed that one? That was fun. Mexican was good. Another heart container over here. Is it true? Is it true? Or not heart container, but heart piece. There you go. So find the heart pieces everywhere. They're not that obvious, but this one's kind of obvious. But you might think that that's part of the dungeon too, so. We did not get the ether medallion. We did not get the ether medallion, so I had a feeling this was going to happen. I would forget something, right? I would. Well, let's get the ether medallion, and then we can get the quake medallion too while we're at it. We're gonna need it. Yeah, I don't really have a route on this game. I just kind of go by instincts because I've played it so many times. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess it's time to get this, like I'm doing right now. We can also get the Staff of Berna up here too. FF3 was a great stream, Sam said. Community really helped you out. 100%, yeah. And you know what other game, too? The community helped me out huge, just like FF6, was Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger was an absolute masterpiece. It was the first time I played it. It was a blind playthrough, and those of you who were here experienced it with me for the first time. So it was amazing. That game is an absolute masterpiece. So happy I played it. So those of you that were there for that, thank you. That was huge too. The FF6 stream was epic. I have the end of that game as a video, as a VOD on pretty, VOD platforms. And what an epic thing that was. I thought it was awesome. Pretty crazy, right? That was pretty crazy. They gave you just enough time to do that. Yeah, Chrono Trigger was amazing, dude. Amazing. I was saying that game might have taken... It came close to taking the top spot of my RPGs, which is of course FF4, which was I just said. That was a desert island. That was my desert island game besides Zelda. So could use the cape too, but then I wouldn't have magic to get back with the cane. So could do either one. Yeah, Sam. Yeah. That VOD. Yeah, that's just man. I did that live too. I've had some epic moments, man. I've had some epic moments. I try to capture them. You know what I'm gonna do? A little spoiler, not spoiler, but a little insight into some new content coming out. I'm going to get a clip of what is the fire dragon name in Breath of the Wild? When I did that on the DLC, where you have to approach the fire dragon, I think we got a claw, maybe? Or a horn. We had to get something from the fire dragon, and that whole sequence is just absolutely beautiful. I want to make a VOD out of that one. So that's coming up. Dinral, yeah. Beautiful. I was like, yeah. I really love those Eastern style dragons. They're different than what we think of dragons over here. Is there a portal here? There is not, is there? That's right, we gotta find one. I forget where the closest... Oh, I know where it is. Dropping into Tears of the Kingdom in the beginning is one of your favorite scenes? Yeah. Even Breath of the Wild, when you first come out of the... Is it the Resurrection Shrine? Yeah. First come out of the Resurrection Shrine and you come out and you look out at the land. That's epic too. I know it's like... It's subtle, but it's epic. That's what I love about that game. There's like so many little subtle things. I'm glad I came around to modern Zelda. I was missing out on it. Secret of Mana was great too, yeah. That was a whole different vibe. Secret of Mana was a whole different vibe. I loved it though. I've never played Elden Ring. No, I haven't, Brian. I'm familiar with it and I've watched gameplay of it, but I've never played it. What's up, Jeff? How's it going, man? Welcome. Happy Sunday. We are off to get the the Quake medallion. We just got the Ether medallion, and then we're going to do Misery Mire, and then we're going to do the Ice Palace. We're doing things a little bit out of order tonight than I normally do, but... Alpha Nightwolf says, did you play your first Zelda blind, or did you use strategy guide back in the day? Nope, completely blind. Zelda 2 as well, and this game. No strategy guides whatsoever. Oh, Fable? Yeah, I've heard of that game. Yeah. Did I play on the original Game Boy? I did, but I never beat it on the original Game Boy. I did play it, though. I beat it on stream. The GBA version. I mean, the Game Boy Color version. Zelda Hotline. Yeah, I never called it, Mike. All right, let's go. The Quake medallion we have. So now what we're going to do is transport back to the light world and then do Misery Mire. We're fine right now. We're fine. Let's see, number 6. What's up, Mark Bach? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, brother? How's it going? Do I buy anything with the rupees? The super bomb is all we really need, right? I think just the super bomb is all we need. Dude, really? What? What? Do you see that? All right, so this is going to be an issue. One of the issues here is we are underpowered on defense. What's up, Jackie? So there were actually PC ports for the Fable series that weren't too bad. Wow. All right, I'm a little bit worried about this dungeon because we are underpowered on the defense end. I mean, we could. Let's see if this would be a smart strategy. So if you get here and you're kind of beat up, just come back in here. All these will respawn and maybe you can farm a few hearts out of them. I mean, it's a possibility. Or no. I mean, it might be a good idea. You know what I'm going to do? We'll pick up some other fairies in here, so it won't be that big of a deal. Played on a golf sim earlier? Nice. How'd you do? Drop my handicap down to 2.7. 2.7. You know what? I gotta be honest with you. I never really understood how handicaps worked in golf. Oh, that was a B-head and a half if I've ever seen one. All right. Well, we'll see how we do here. Have you ever played Treasure Hunter? No, but I've heard of it. Ah, you B-head, dude. Okay, so back up. What crystals do you need? Oh, for the super bomb? I thought it was Misery Mire and the Ice Palace. So there's where the chest is. Not bad. That's what I thought it was. I don't know if you need them all up to and including, or if you just need those crystals. That's what I'm not sure of. So it's Ice Palace and Misery Mire. Okay. They don't blow up themselves, do they? It's a lot of bombs to drop, huh? We're good. Sam says, I want to play Pirates of Dark Water. I've heard of that game too, Sam. This game gets really easy with that sword upgrade. Yeah, it gets a lot easier. Definitely. See how fast we're going through stuff? This dungeon always used to confuse me, and it still does, as you can see. But I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Let's go. Those are all the keys we needed. If we go back down here, I think we circle around. Yeah, okay, so we're good. Rip it up, rage it, etc. Yes. Rip it up, rage it. Oh, man. It's hard to get good NES cartridges, Sam says. Your handicap gets you down to scratch or par on 18. Oh, okay. Okay, so what would a par golfer be? 0 handicap. So par golfer, 0 handicap. These things are actually brutal right here. I don't know why they're so brutal. They're more brutal than other statues in the game. You see how fast they're firing? Oh, didn't mean to press the map button. Yikes. So you can see this dungeon's a little bit of a pain, right? Scratch golfer. Oh, okay. All right, which is actually a good thing, right? All right, that makes sense. I get it. I get it now. So it's different. It's different from par. The difference from par. It's not this way anyway. I don't know why I just did that. They take 4 hearts? They take 4 hearts. Like old school whiz robes. See, I'm glad we did that then. This should be a key. Nice, let's go. Most pros are scratch or better. Yep. See, this is throwing me off a little bit just because my brain's like, did we do the Ice Palace? Like, what? They hide like scaredy cats. They do drop hearts, though. That's a good thing. Don't get hit by that. That magic's brutal. Hey. Chris Yu says, Joe, do you think you consider consulting the next Zelda game? Maybe you can leverage your streams with Zelda to Nintendo. Really cool idea, Chris, but from what I understand, Nintendo is super strict about who they let on their development team or consulting stuff. But, so, I mean, that would be cool. That would be great, but I'm sure they got their guys and people. Already. But I mean, yes. The answer is yes. Mike Gillis says, had really good hummus and grilled chicken and falafel. Found out the owners are Egyptian. They make some awesome food. That's awesome, Mike. Yeah, I love that stuff. Love that stuff. I got some hummus in the fridge actually right now. It's store-bought, but my family used to make homemade. I don't know if you remember that, Mike. My grandmother and my dad and everyone. Smoked them. Let's go. Big key we have, so let's do it. Oh, I mean, no. Let's not do it. Yep, chest, exactly. And the chest is actually on the right side of the dungeon, so I'm not sure why I'm going this way. It's actually down, and I get hit. Okay. It's actually down and back to the beginning of the dungeon. So let's get back to the beginning. So we're going to go down these stairs. Down this way. Up these stairs, and it's on the right side of the dungeon. Remember that. So this way, and then across. Oh, yeah, it's down. So this is the only dungeon I have trouble navigating. Every other dungeon I'm absolutely fine with. I can tell you, when I worked in Boston, there were a bunch of really good food places around. There's the cane. We're good to go. Yeah, falafel's good. Do we really need the map? Not really. You can see I never check the map. This way's a dead end. No, it's a key. Which actually I think we don't need, I don't think. I don't think we need this key. Maybe we do, actually. This dungeon, I can never remember it 100%. Okay, we're gonna go down and then this way, and it should be straight up and we should be good. Right here. And up through the transporter. Nope, dead end. Wrong way. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh man, I gotta go through the transporter. There's another key, 2 keys that we don't need. Do you think Nintendo, Jeff says, do we think Nintendo will give us a new modern Zelda game for the Switch 2? Yeah, yeah, I hope so. And they should utilize all the assets and all the capabilities of the Switch 2 and make an absolutely epic game. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Does that sound cool? I sure think it sounds cool. Deliver an epic Zelda game with all the new capabilities of the Switch 2. Deliver it, Nintendo. Deliver it to us. What do I think is more important to the developers? It's a good question. It's a good question. Zelda or Mario? They probably have different teams. I'm going to say Zelda from a development standpoint. I'm going to say Zelda, but they both have their importance and significance. But I'd say from a technical standpoint, Zelda. Does that make sense? Tears of the Kingdom 2? Yeah, well, it's gonna be, did they set it up for a trilogy? Like the way Tears ended, I've never played through the game, so I'm not sure, but the way Tears ended, they set it up for a trilogy. That's what I keep hearing. Nothing here. No skulls. Yeah, I mean, that's true. How much more can you do with Mario, right? Whereas Zelda's like an action RPG, so you can have a lot of freedom with it. A lot of freedom, but a lot more opportunity for mechanics and combat and stuff like that. Items, you know. So this is where we re-up, and we don't need any of this. We don't need any of this right here, but that's where you see the crystal. That's where you see the crystal. So I believe we have to switch it. I'm pretty sure we have to switch it. Yeah, part of a trilogy, yeah. But I wonder if, you know how they introduce a ton of new mechanics for Tears? I wonder if they'll do the same thing, but I don't know. I have to play Tears anyway before I make a valid statement on that, but I'm trying to think of what possibilities they could do still. I mean, the sky is the limit, but literally the sky's the limit. What's that clapping sound Joshua Dillingham sounds? I'm ripping up the game, man. I'm doing decent. I'm doing decent. Maybe not the best I've ever played, but decent. Decently, I guess, if it's modifying the verb go or doing. You know what I'm saying? He indeed knew what he was saying. Did I miss a key? How many viewers do I average a stream? Is that what you're asking, Ryan? I would say Alex with 5 gifted subs. That's what I would say. Dude, thank you, brother. Let's go. Let's get the sub train going, man. Thank you. Let's go. And he gets hit by the lightning. These things do hit hard, so you don't really want to get hit by them like I am. So basically what you want to do is do this, but don't get hit by the lightning. And stop, and don't waste arrows. You can just spam sword, actually, but if this thing hits me a couple times, I'm taking a death. Could have used arrows, I guess. So, okay, average viewer. Okay, so blue side, 20 to 40. Sometimes a little less. Purple side, 10 to 20. Green side, single digits. Tube side, sometimes single digits, maybe. So if you're talking max blue, max purple, that's like, say tops like 70-ish there, and then the single-digit ads of the other platforms. So between 20 and 60, I'd say. That's a wide range, but yeah, between 20 and 60, I'd say conservative. Which isn't bad. Isn't bad. I'll take it. GG's, thank you. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Rhiannon. Appreciate it. Kevin. All right, cool. So, let's see. We are off to the Ice Palace. Let's go. Yeah, with the arrows, Gavin. Yeah, I should have just used the arrows in the final form too, but we're good. We're good. We did it. We're making our way through Ice Palace time, where we don't have to do any of the. I'm gonna kind of mess up. You know why? Because I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do the normal way, but I have to remember that I don't need to. Just get the item and that's it. Just go right to the end of the palace. This is gonna save us a little bit of time. Probably, yeah, it's going to save us a good amount of time. We can also get a piece of heart in the water here as well. Yeah, I mean, I used to have a lot. Yeah, I agree, V. Yeah, I used to have a lot of viewers, like sometimes over 100, sometimes close to 200 live viewers. But it seems to have gone down a bit. This is actually... We have to go back. That was my fault. Yeah, if you include all the services and stuff, sure, yep. So we're going to go to the Dark World and get that heart piece. It's not that I well, I just think the algorithms changed, but yeah, yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But platforms started pushing different stuff and a dog-eat-dog industry. Yeah, man. Dude, I do my thing. I do my thing. That's it. I don't use any gimmicks. I don't use any all the stuff that a lot of people do on social media. And to give people credit too about social media, some people are super creative. I follow a bunch of creators that are really good and they don't AI slop it and they are really creative and no gimmicks, stuff like that. And so I gotta hand it to them. So there is good stuff out there. Not to take it, what I mean to say is not to take it away from them. But algorithms change over time. And yeah, I could do stuff better too, sure. Yeah. But, is what it is. I've been doing my thing for a long time, so. Quote, smash that like button, quote. We should have took the... Let's see if we can get in here. I don't know. Can we get in here? This is a big Ice Palace dungeon. Can we get in here? Let's go. But either way, man, look at what we're doing, dude. We're chilling. We're chilling. Save a little there. Save a little there. Not bad. So this should go super quick. Oh, I did it the best way. Yeah. Other people use arrows and all. I do it the way you did it. Yep. The normal way gets boring sometimes, Jamie says. You gotta switch things up and do things you wouldn't normally do to keep it fresh. Yep, that's true too. And I do that often. I do things that I'm not comfortable with. Not in that way, but you know, gaming wise. I do games that I'm not comfortable with. We just switch it up. Intelligent Cube's an example of that. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, man, you know, I have a lot of experience. Been streaming like 5, going on 6 years. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I was inspired by streamers that I was watching back in the day that were like 10 years in. And I watch them and I see how professional they are, and I'm like, yeah, well, you don't stream pretty much full time for 10 years and not get good and not get professional, so. And that's what I try to bring. What system am I on, Steve? I'm using an NES Classic. SNES Classic, apologies. SNES Classic. Modded. So I got some custom ROMs on here and stuff like that. Some ROM hacks. Chris says, no offense, but I think you should play more games rather than just Zelda titles. I know Zelda's your thing, but mix it up more with RPGs and different NES content. Maybe different Zeldas as well, not just Link to the Past and Classic. You don't ever break repetition. Lately I haven't been, Chris, but I have been playing different games. I'm playing Legend of Dragoon right now, which is amazing. But I do play a lot of the same Zelda games. With the Zelda games, if it's one that I haven't played before, I have to dedicate a lot of work to prep, and I'm just kind of short on time right now as far as extra prep time goes. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I try to... So it's an interesting thing with streamers too, with streaming, is some streamers play the same game every single day. Same game every single day, whether it's COD or Fortnite or whatever game it is. And some streamers are variety streamers, where they play a different game every day. I'm kind of like a mix of those two, I think. Like, I play these Zelda games, these old school Zelda games a lot, and I have a few games that have like my go-to, and I play them a lot, sure. But I do play other stuff too. So, yeah. Kind of have like my go-to game and then my go-to games. But the thing is too, is I enjoy playing these games and I want it to be authentic, that I'm enjoying the game on the stream. Sometimes I play games that I'm not a huge fan of, because of requests or just because I want to challenge myself or get out of my comfort zone. But for the most part, I play games that I'm at least familiar with as far as my go-to games. Speaking of COD, let's go, Tyler. Good luck, man. Rage it up. Dude, you're gonna get banned? Journey to chat ban? Let's go, man. Retro Inspired called Gravity Circuit. Never heard of that one, though. So the key is to use bombos here for the most part. Gavin says, what you are doing is living the dream, the good old days before all this nonsense came about. Just chilling, having fun like other nights in the 90s, but a little more advanced. That's a great way to look at it, man. That's a great way to look at it. Nothing better than Zelda on a Sunday night, Jeff says, period. Let's finish up Breath of the Wild, though. Yes, I know. I want to do the DLC. I know. I'm kind of dragging that out. I'm kind of dragging Breath of the Wild out. I am. I don't know why, because I have to prep for the DLC. That's what it is, and I want to do the DLC. I was just going to beat the game, but I stopped right before it to do all the extra content, as you know, because if you've been watching, that's what I've been doing. Kelly says, I love that you play this like me, killing everything that comes into the same screen. For the most part, yeah. For the most part. You don't really have to, but... Bam, baby. Let's go. There's the key. I think that's the map that we don't really need. Try new things more often, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I've been doing it lately. That is true. That's a fair criticism, Chris. I've been doing that lately. I kind of fell back on my comfortable games lately. But that's because of reasons. But yes, fair. No enemies left behind, yep. Start the new year with Tears of the Kingdom? So this is back to the beginning, so we have to go get the chest now. Oh man, they do that. So we're good. We get the chest and beat this dungeon right now. So I really have to go this way first and then go north. Should have went north the first time. Look at that bee head, huh? So, okay, no enemy left behind, but we're gonna leave him behind that time. Oh well. You gotta backtrack a little bit in this game. Doesn't hurt them if they're not collapsed. After playing Tears of the Kingdom for 10 hours, I completely forgot about Breath of the Wild. Really, yeah. I know. I have played it. I know it's like a different experience. Just about 4 or 5 hours of it, but I can see that. I can see that. Let's go. We're doing good. We're getting through it. Don't even need to press that. Okay, so now to the left side of the dungeon. Show you. Show everyone what we mean. They most of the time drop a lot of magic, so you're good. You gotta be really precise here to get down those stairs. That's it. This is pretty much done. Welcome back, Gara. Welcome back. You just coming back in or what? All right, let's go. No, I didn't even need to pick this up. But I'll take the heart. Although, this might be some magic that we can use. Ha ha ha, you get me every time. What's up, Dave? Dave Zad, welcome. Hoping I was going to get a little bit of cleaner finish there, but not too bad. Not too bad. Thank you, Dave. Just hoping for a little bit of a cleaner finish. But we got it. We got it. Not too bad. Not too bad. So we got... What do we got left? Turtle Rock in the final dungeon? Is that it? What are we? 2:20 into the stream? Yeah. Yeah. Wow, we took a little longer than expected. Figured it would be about a 3-hour stream because it was an hour and a half for part 1, which was earlier. The best Joe is a blind playthrough Joe. You think that's the best Joe? You think that's the best Joe? You don't think practiced Joe is a good Joe? Practiced and know what I'm doing and all that stuff. You like okay, I get it. You like that, Joe. So I will do this. I think what I'm gonna do. Actually, I don't need to do anything. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is let's see what we have left because I did things out of order. I'm not sure. I think it's this Turtle Rock right now. Not that Turtle Rock. Yeah. Yeah, Chris. Chill out, man. Leave V alone. That's why 6 health before 5. You don't have to worry about the block. Exactly, yes. So I would like to check to see which... All right, let's go. Blind playthrough so you die a few times? Oh, there's plenty of that, Mike. There's plenty of that. True. Sherwin, thank you for the like. Welcome to the stream. Not bad, V. Not bad, right? Thank you, though. Thank you for the GGs, everyone, as well. So, we do have to do something before coming up here. I'm not sure why I came up here right away. You know what we have to do? You know what we have to do? Oops. We have to... yeah, it's gonna be an NDR. Yeah, it should. Definitely, Jeff. Yeah, I mean, I have fairies. But really what we're gonna do is we're gonna release all these fairies right now. They literally all went away from me. Okay, cool. Let's go. So 160. A little practice? Yeah, I've done that. I've done that before. I did that with the Messenger. I had a little practice before I started streaming it, and then I was just all stream blind. I did that with Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. That was a little bit of practice before the stream just to get the mechanics familiar, and then that was all blind. So yeah, games I don't practice, I do die a lot, as you can see from those two games. Sorry, Chris, you. If you want to leave, that's cool, man. But I'm not kicking you out. I just said leave V alone, that's all. All right, let's go, let's go. Turtle Rock, Turtle Rock. Ragebound was decent, had a lot of people, but it seems Shinobi was the better 2D ninja game this time for most people. You know what? Yes. It did look better. It did look better, Gara, because I watched a stream of it and I was like, it seems to run smoother. It seems to run smoother. Let's go! This should be a fairy. Don't need it. Do we get that? I don't think... Do we get that heart container? The heart... We have 2 heart pieces left to get. Pretty interesting thing. I'm not sure. It's gonna be counterclockwise. Yo, B-head, dude! I do that every single time. I said it's counterclockwise, and I went clockwise. Interesting. Interesting. All right, we got Quake Medallion. Let's open it up. Oh, actually, we don't have to open it up yet. Let's do something real quick. Should I? I can get one more heart piece. One more. Smoother and just more... Yeah. Plus Shinobi's name. Shinobi's name of Joe Musashi as Joe yourself. You gotta play it. Yeah, absolutely. Hearing the name Turtle Rock reminds me of Fraggle Rock. Me too. Me too. You bet a horse while you watch Chris Cummins and you just won $340. People have said my streams are good luck for them before. This is pretty cool. Uh, 100% the game section point? Oh, game at this point. Right. Yeah. Pretty much 100%ing the game. Yeah, I guess. Not. We're gonna skip a couple heart pieces though. I think it's this way. Huh. Okay, cool. I did it. It's tricky. Me raid, Cajun raid? Let's go, dude. What were you playing, man? I'm gonna beat this tonight. Yes. Yes, Byron. I think this is fairies or chests. I'm not sure. Yep, there you go. Oh, you're playing Ocarina of Time. Nice, dude. How'd it go? Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate it. All right, so one more heart piece, which we're going to get in Turtle Rock. I'm sorry, Chrissy. I'm sorry you feel that way, man. I'm not sure what I did to you, but okay. All right, let's go. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Dude. No, dude, I gotta go over more. Come on, JoJo. There you go. 2 dungeons left. Jason says, beautiful game, but I never got past the second dungeon. One day I'll have time to put it into good effort. Of this game? It's a good game. It's a good game, Jason. Pull the claw, but there's no claw. There's no claw. Yes, Chris. Yeah. What did I do? I didn't do anything, dude. But if Chris feels that way, that's fine. I'm not pressuring anyone to be here, man. If you want to be here, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. There's like a million other streamers to watch. Sad to see you go, man, but don't hit on people in the stream, man. I mean, I get it. It's funny and stuff, but, you know, to a point. Let's go, let's rage it. 4 a.m. comes quick. Yep, that's for sure. All right, let's see if I can do this one shot. I might not have made it, actually. I did it, bro. I did it. That's tough. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, Mike. I'm trying, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we got hit. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so the map, and this is going to be a key. Let's go, let's go. So this is going to be a trap room that we don't really need, so why am I wasting my time with it? Good question, because I'm a glutton for punishment. We don't need it, so we don't have to go that way. I think we're good, but what we're going to do is use Bombos on this next room. Okay, yikes, yikes. We're going to beat Lavos tonight? Oh, we were just talking about that. Just amazing. Those things do 4 hearts of damage, I think, even with the blue tunic. I trapped myself in. That's not good. See if we can do this. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Tricky part. Tricky part. See how they get that anti-fairy to go right up to the stairs? See that? See how they line that up? Thank you for the G's. You think it's harder with a controller playing this game on your phone? Oh man. That's tough. I don't know about that. That is tough. I can't play games on my phone that well. Like as far as one where you need a D-pad and like kind of like emulating a controller. Trying to emulate a controller on a screen is tough, on a touch screen. Why don't I have the gold sword? That's actually a really good question, Adam. I didn't get the gold sword or the silver arrow, so yeah, I should have the gold sword. I missed on it. It's all good. We'll beat it without it, I guess. I guess we'll beat it without it. It makes it a lot more challenging, but should I leave and go get it and come back? Should I leave and get it and come back? Or should I just do the dungeon with the red sword? I think we gotta do it with the red sword, I guess. Oh well. What's up, William Jones? Welcome. All right, let's do it then. Dave says, Joe, I kept wondering why you seem so familiar and just figured it out. 5 months ago, you streamed Zelda 2, and apparently I watched that day. Really? You looking back at the stuff you watched? That's awesome. Well, here I am, Dave. Thanks for coming in. pretty good, pretty good. Nice and smooth. Let's go. Now I'm just showing off, Eric says. No point in returning now, Joe. Yeah, that's right, man. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. The boss in this dungeon's not easy. We do have 4 blue potions. I'm hoping I don't have to use one. I might use one. I might use one just because, but it would help if I could hit this thing. It would really help. Watch out for the little slimy things that come out of here. There we go. Okay. Not that. Not that. Switch. Can you step on the switch though, Joe? That would be awesome. That would be really good if you did that. If you did step on the switch when you found it right off the bat like that, nice smooth play, that would have been great. That would have been great, JoJo. And that would have been great if you went the right way there too and not have been right on top of that fire stick. Wow, I'm getting messed up here. That was a really good start to this room. That was a really good start. Obviously not a good... And I keep going the wrong way too. I just messed myself up, everyone. That's okay. It happens. It happens. It happens. It happens sometimes. Okay, let's do this again. Down, this way. Nope, did it wrong again. Wow, I've never messed up this bad on this in a long time, but every day is a new day. Every day is a new day. Can we do this correctly, though? Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Okay, there we go. There we go, JoJo. I am getting destroyed, absolutely decimated. See, I'm gonna try not to use a potion though. That is horrendous. I haven't died on that dungeon in a long, long time. A long time. So you all witnessed it. So someone said earlier, we want to see you die in a game. Well, there you go. There you go. We want to see you die, Joe, and struggle. We want to see you die and struggle. There you go. Wow. I just got absolutely destroyed by that. Oh, well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you gonna do? Now I'll do it perfect this time, watch. No, it didn't do it perfectly, but... shoot, wrong way again. Man, I am struggling with this like I've never struggled before. There we go. Dude, what? Already? To make semi-permanent block? What do you mean? No way, dude. Really? What am I doing? What am I doing? That was dizzying. Yeah, that's a hard part, and I usually get it one shot. That was a really poor performance on my part, and so isn't this. I don't know what's going on with me all of a sudden. So there's the key we need. There's a little trick here. You can do this. The car ride up and down hills. I didn't like that either. Onward, Jeff says. That's right. This isn't even the right place. What is my deal right now? I'm like all disoriented and what is going on with me? What is going on with me? Okay, so we don't need those. Those are all troll. Okay, this is what we needed. Oh, you know what? I missed. Yeah, you know what? I missed the heart piece too. Wow. Okay. Whatever. I'm totally messing up this dungeon. I was doing great on this playthrough too. I was doing really good. Totally messed this up. For science. For science what? Messed this up for science? All right, let's go. Missed it. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Mike. I just got super messed up there. Maybe we can make it up. Maybe we can make up for all that with a nice boss battle. Let's see. Gonna call it a night. All right, Joshua. Thanks for hanging, man. We'll see you soon. Can we make it a good boss battle at least? Isn't that crazy, Josh? In the fire for the whole circle? Who does that? I would say that boss isn't that easy, Josh. Chris Cummins says, my rupees were lower. Did I buy something? What did I buy? GG's, everyone. Thank you. That was a smooth battle. Yeah, if I didn't get hit, that would have been a clip. So as I go through these games, if I get a really good part, so for example, if I got a no hit on that boss, that would have been an awesome clip. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mike. GG's red sword. Yeah, red sword. Yep. 100%. I don't remember. Did we buy something? What did we buy? Something expensive, probably. GG's. Thank you, everyone. All right, let's go. Oh, you don't notice, yeah, but I did get hit, so I'm like too much of a perfectionist, but I appreciate that, V. Yeah, it would make it decent. It would be cool if I did get hit. That would be good. And also, I missed a couple shots of the wand, so that disappointed me a little bit too. I'm super perfectionist with that. Am I finishing the game with the red sword? No. You don't lose... No, you don't lose rupees when you die. At least I don't think so. All right, Super Bomb, Gold Sword. Super Bomb, Gold Sword. I think Super Bomb's 100? Is that what it is? Yeah, I think it's 100. Yeah. I don't think you lose rupees, no. I haven't died in this game in so long, I don't even remember. Isn't that crazy? It's been a long time since I died on that dungeon, too. Or in this game at all. I think the last 10 times I streamed this game, I didn't die. NDR, straight up. It started off really strong. There's some good clips in the stream. Silver arrow and gold sword, and we'll go with it. What's up, Ryan? Welcome to the stream. Mike Gillis with a like as well. William Jones, thank you for the like. Sherwin, thank you. Yeah, I bought all the potions, yeah. Usually I don't need them, Ryan, but I needed them today. Something happened in Turtle Rock. I don't know. I got like psyched out. Thank you, Gil, for the share. Welcome to the stream, brother. You just put us on the blue side over on 70 likes. You put us over 70 likes, or at 70. Thank you, Gil. Let's go. How's Wind Waker coming along? It's sitting on my desk right there. I haven't gotten back to it. Hola, Gil. Hola. Welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you for that share too, man. Yeah. 70th, man. 70 is my, or not 70, but 7 is my favorite number, so you just multiply it by 10, and there you go. Nice, let's go. Yeah, to modify the Wii U, man. Yeah. We'll talk about that. I know we were supposed to talk about it a while ago, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. 7 is a good number. I love it. It's not too. It's not symmetrical, and it's not. Well, it's not even. Speaking in mathematic terms, but it's not symmetrical, and it's not a weird odd number. 7 is a good number. Yeah, I can see what the deal is, Josh, but I would like to do that eventually. I don't play a lot of Wii U games, so I'm just like, I kind of have the games that I like so far. I mean, I don't know every single Wii U game, so did it have a big library? I don't think it had a huge library, right? I wonder what the deal with these things are. You'll do it for free, man? Is that what you said? Oh, dude, thank you, brother. Yeah, we'll talk about it, man. Had a decent amount of games. There was one console that had like a short library. How far back is considered retro? You could either say 20 or 25 years, I think. I think those are the two options. It's not something that's official, but... I don't think there's anything official. It's you have a modded Wii U and it's great, Byron? Yeah. Cool, let's go. Love it, love it, love it. Let's do it, let's do it. Ganon's Tower. Wii U was a commercial failure, technically. Yeah, I heard that, Gary. Yep. Don't tell Nintendo. No, don't. I got a modded Wii U. Don't tell Nintendo. All right. Try not to. Don't worry. Don't worry. No one will see this. That's what I say. Oh, that's cool. Just don't say it in the chat in the stream or anything. I don't need any of this. Or do I need this stuff? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. You gonna give me some bombs? I think it's all rupees. They're doing the same thing with the Switch. Yeah, so Nintendo is being weird. When the Switch 2 came out, they started to kind of say that they want to basically lock down their hardware as well as their software. So they're big with the piracy stuff, but they were starting to like hint at the idea of pirating hardware. So if you make an emulator, technically emulators are not illegal, I'm pretty sure, and that's actually not illegal if you make an emulator. But if you run ROMs on it, that is illegal. But now I think it's changed. Nintendo's trying to change it, or I don't know if it already is changed. So anyway, so hardware piracy. But I think maybe because they're much more proprietary now. I'm having trouble talking for some reason. Not sure. They've already ran unsigned code on it day of, Gara says, and I thought you can figure some kind of bypass will be working by mid to late next year. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So they're running code on the Switch too. Unsigned. I'm not familiar with that term. Nintendo's trying to own and patent everything. It's just gonna bite them in the butt. Yeah. So technically, writing emulators is still not illegal. I'm pretty sure about that. Again, I'm not a lawyer and I don't play one on TV, so. Basically getting it to run a program that shouldn't be able to. Yeah, I've never heard that term before. Unsigned, I guess. Yeah. When you said unsigned, I immediately thought of mathematics. My math nerds know what I mean. Actually, it's a computer science term, too. Let's go. Nice. That was smooth. Take the arrows. Don't really necessarily need them, but... that helps. Yeah, emulators themselves are not illegal, right? Yep. Let's go. Yeah, it's the software. It's the software that they copyright and lock down. Because it's IP, but you know, software design or hardware design can be IP too. So I'm not sure. I think it's still a legal gray area. So Dave says emulators should fall under the category of reverse engineering, and that is legal with some exceptions. Yeah. Right. Let's go. Red tunic. Josh says unsigned code can mean many things, but in this instance, Joe, I'm referring to code that doesn't have a digital signature attached to it, to verify it's from a trusted and acceptable source. Yep. Accepted source. Yep. There you go, man. Unsigned, yeah. I was gonna say it's like the Windows authenticator, or not authenticator. That's a different thing, but Windows will make sure that it checks to see if the software's verified, right? Nintendo pioneered that idea for video games. Nintendo seal of approval. That was the big thing. That was Nintendo's big contribution to the video game industry. One of them. Chris Cummins says, I never played this game, but I know I see a lot of similarities between this game and the future games after it. Exactly. Yes. Good call there, Chris. Yep. You can see a lot of the influences where they took things, like, you can even see, like, Breath of the Wild, kind of, somewhere. I see a lot of Breath of the Wild from Twilight Princess, but it is a game that's close in the chronology, or close in the release chronology. All right, let's go. Namco, Tengen, and Codemasters broke Nintendo signed code on the NES. Oh, really? Back in the day? I didn't know that. So let's get a good Ganon battle. Let's get a good Ganon battle at least. We gotta make up for it. We gotta make up for that horrendous performance on Turtle Rock. Such a good run turned into a disaster, but then again, those of you who do live streams, you know how it is. Can take a turn for the worse really fast. Yeah, thank you. Good 3-hour stream, yep. I figured it would be about 3 hours because we did about an hour and a half on part 1, so. Unsolicited black and gold cards you don't remember? Ah, oh, do I remember? Maybe? Yeah, Ocarina of Time. Yep. Yeah, so this is... Isn't Ocarina of Time supposed to be related to this game in some way? Or I could be wrong about that. Wonder if the bow works on these things. It might be too slow. Shouldn't waste my arrows, right? Alright, let's just go for it. I'm trying to see if the arrows work, but they're too fast for it. It's a different timeline, yeah. Okay. I never remember the timeline. It's tighter in. See what I mean? It's tighter away from the wall. It's hard to keep track of the lore for me too, yeah. I don't like get super into the Zelda lore. I love it, of course, as part of the game, but I never read like a Zelda book or get super into the stories. It's cool and everything, but... Smoked. There are ways they all intercorrect. Zelda 2 towns' names become the sage names in Ocarina of Time. Yep. Wind Waker, they refer to Link historically. So many companies really found ways around Nintendo's limitations, Gara says, back on the NES. Namco and Konami had Ultra. Both were subsidiaries to get around Nintendo's 5 game per year for third-party devs. Tengen went a step further and started releasing games Nintendo's hadn't licensed. Wow. I didn't know about any of that. Are those games must be out there. Are they not as good as like licensed Nintendo games? Is that why? Is that why they're not like around, or are they around? Or are they ROM hacks? I mean, they're not ROM hacks, they're original software. Link to the Past of Fallen Hero timeline. Yep. Bombs, nice. What's up, Grant? Welcome. How's your day going, man? Did you tear it up at the restaurant? Long work week, but done. Let's go, man. GG's. Oh, really? Let's go. There it is. People probably sleeping, falling asleep. It's that time of night. At least here it is. Here it is. It's a tough part, Joe. Yeah, it's a tough part. I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay, that was bad. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. All right, let's go. So if you're gonna do a Ganem with the bug net on this one, it's a lot more challenging. Let's see. Yeah, that was bad positioning. Man, you can get him double or triple hit too, but I'm really not doing great. Okay. Am I gonna get hit on every single one? Yep. Come on, JoJo. Almost got him doubled. Nice. There you go. That's it. That's a hit. Ronald with the like. Thank you, Ronald. And I believe that's Arabic. What's up, Arabic person? Thank you for the like. Marv with the like as well. 75 reacts on the blue side. Let's go. All right, we ready to do this? Let's get a smooth Ganon battle. I can do it. I can do it. Justin Vogel with the like as well. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Oh, that would be good. Let's grab. Oh, I thought there was a heart there. Did it spawn out? One more. Don't have to go anywhere. We're kind of low on arrows too. Well, let's just go for it. I don't think we're gonna get another chance. Just kidding. We got plenty of chances. Why are you bug netting them instead of just using your sword? Gara says, "Is this a trick I don't know about?" It's more challenging. The bug net trick works much better with the single Aghanim, but if it's challenging to do the bug net on the triple Aghanim. So, but we did it. Let's see if we can get a pre-hits. All right, one hit. Okay, that's good. Let's go. Oh, don't do that, dude. 3 hearts. So would it be 9 hearts with the green tunic? I think it would be 9 hearts with the green tunic. Ah, shoot. I don't know where I am. Don't know where he is. Okay, good. We're good. Got him 2 hits. Nice. That's good. Nope. That's nuts. All right, that's going to be it, everyone. Wow. Pretty good playthrough, except for Turtle Rock. I don't know what happened on that. I mean, I do know what happened, but hey, what are you going to do? GG's, everyone. Thank you very much. Let's give some shout-outs while we're doing this. Chris Cummins with a 50-star drop. Thank you very much, everyone, for the generous donations today. It really helps me out. Tony, Frank, and Chris Cummins with the stars. Alex with a 5-pack of gifted subs earlier. Appreciate that so much, man. I think that's it for the donos. I think Ronald gave out a gifted sub earlier too. I thought that was last stream, but I think that was this stream. Appreciate that, Ronald. So a total of 6 gifted subs over on the purple side. Bunch of stars given. Thank you for the likes and shares and all that stuff, too. Byron says, trivia question, what's the most expensive Tetris game to acquire? I don't know. Thank you for the G's, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, too. James Christian, thank you for the G's as well. We got it. You're very welcome, Rhiannon. Very welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Good night, Ryan. Woo, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. So there you go. There you go. Link to the past. Sloppy, Turtle Rock. I'm gonna keep reminding myself of it. I'm gonna do it. All right, y'all. That's gonna be it for the stream. Have a nice night, everyone. Thank you for hanging. I'm going to leave you with the credits. If you'd like to hang out and listen to the beautiful music as you fall asleep, you're more than welcome to. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for being part of the community. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for making these streams special, everyone. Have a good night. We will see you soon. Look for the sketch for this week. Peace out, y'all.